WWE Raw kicks off with the music of Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Kevin Owens comes out with a bold cap and trash talks Austin, saying he'll give him the beating of a lifetime at WrestleMania. Then Owens and the crowd yell "what" at each other, and Owens calls for some beers but doesn't catch them, then gets the person to get in the ring and hand him one, and he hits a stunner on the guy, then pours beer on him. Ray and his son Dominic Mysterio versus Robert Roode and the NXT champion Dolph Ziggler with the Miz on commentary. During the match, Seth Rollins comes out saying he wants a WrestleMania match, but his microphone keeps cutting out, and Dominic wins with a 619 and splash. After the match, Ziggler superkicks Dominic, and Miz hits a trash buster on Ray and takes his mask off. Omos versus Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz, and Omos beats them both up and wins with his double-handed chokeslam on Crews. AJ Styles comes out and talks about Edge, but then Seth Rollins comes out and says let's have a match and the winner versus Edge at WrestleMania, and AJ says why would I give up the match I already have? I'm going to do what you couldn't, Seth, and destroy Edge. Then Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville come out and make the match for tonight. Backstage, Zelina Vega is mad at Carmella for always being on her phone and not paying attention, so Zelina throws Carmella's phone and Carmella calls Zelina a hobbit and they start to fight. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley versus Shayna Baszler and Natalya. During the match, Carmella comes out to talk to Corey Graves and Natalya and Shayna win with a heart attack. After the match, Zelina and Carmella attack the teams, then hug in the ring. Becky Lynch comes out and says, Bianca Belair, you don't want this. You don't want to sell your soul. I've already sold mine and I'll sell it every day to keep this championship. I'll show you and the world at WrestleMania. Finn Balor versus Austin Theory with Pat McAfee on commentary, and Balor wins with a roll-up. Chad Gable and Otis versus Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, and Riddle wins with a Bro Derek on Gable. After the match, the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins beat down everyone and hit a splash on Riddle. Dana Brooke and Reggie versus Akira Tozawa and Tamina Snuka, and Reggie wins with a roll-up on Tozawa. AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins in the main event, but during the match, Edge interferes and beats down AJ with a steel chair, so AJ wins by disqualification and AJ will face Edge at WrestleMania. Then Rollins starts ripping the barricade at ringside and says this is bullshit and next week Raw won't happen unless I get what I deserve. We'll see you next week with an extra Raw review.